Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm the Gentleman, and welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Pixel Club. This is the fourth time that I've tried to make this video. This video is hopefully going to be Super Sprint on Mame, an arcade game that's been recreated on an emulator. But my god, if this video can go wrong, it has gone wrong so many times. The first time, I was too angry and had to record it. The second time, the streaming PC that's running Mame wanted to do an update, so the gameplay crashed. The third time, I used excessive use of a word that I really shouldn't be using on the video, and this is the fourth time. Fourth time is the charm. I really hope it's the bloody charm. So, Super Sprint on the Atari ST. I played this years ago. When I had an Atari ST, and I was good at it. I know that I'm not likely going to be good at this at the moment based on previous videos, previous recordings, but we're going to give it our best shot. And the object of this game is to control your drone car. We are the blue car here, and you've got to get round in first place. It's this top head overview of a game where you can collect spanners. I think you could upgrade your car if I remember correctly, and lots of fun and lots of jolly good F1 racing humour was had here. Apart from there's been no humour in making any videos today. Firstly, why was I so angry? Amazon customer service. I have been dealing with you for years and years and years. I've spent tens of thousands of pounds, like everybody has, over the past decade or so, if not more. I do not remember a day that Amazon never appeared on my credit card statement. I've been using you for that long. And when you work with customer service, you are absolutely fantastic. But I had the biggest idiot that I have ever had to deal with in customer service today, and he just made things worse, more complicated, and it just all went to shit. And I do appreciate that it is a thankless job that you guys and you girls do. It really is. But oh my god, if you want to go out your way to create really bad customer service, then you need to have a look at the call that happened today. It was absolutely awful. I am not impressed in any shape or form. And you know what, when you have a look at the only thing that we were dealing with, we were dealing with something that costs less than £10. It was an absolute joke. And they treating me like a liar, wanting me to send photo. Oh, for fuck it, I've died. I didn't die, I came last. Treating me like a liar, wanting me to send photos of the product that you misshipped to me, and it was going to cost more time and money for me to take that bloody thing back and get it posted. You know what, I'm just so disimpressed with you in any shape or form. It was easier just to bin it. Anyway, I was talking about my positive experience with Amazon on the video earlier today, and you know what, I listened back and thought, oh my god, you're gonna have a bloody heart attack. No, we're gonna redo this. So I then go to redo this wonderful little game that you see me playing here right now. Look how good I am on the first track. I'm always good on the first track. I'm playing this wonderful little game, and by the beard of god, as I was doing okay, the PC that I'm streaming this from decided to want to do an update or something, and I lost the feed. So essentially, I don't play this on my... Excuse me, let's just get that spanner. No, I missed a spanner. I don't play this on the PC that I'm doing all the captures on or anything. It's streamed directly into a capture card, so it uses less resources, and it died at the worst possible time. And the third time, things went a little bit wrong on this game, and I am sweary Mary. I admit to that. I absolutely don't deny that in any shape or form, but I was not impressed by the language that I used. It was even a bit bad for me because I was getting so irritated at this game that I thought, no, we've got to redo that video. And this is the redoing of the video. This is the final shot before I have a bloody heart attack on this game, on trying to get a good Super Sprint video. For those of you that don't know, I do these videos in one single take, and by one single take, what we're talking about here is you do it from start to end, completely unedited, completely unfiltered, and that's the way that I like to do these. So you get warts and all, you get everything that goes wrong with the video, everything that goes right with the video as well. So you can't go back and edit them. I used to edit videos, I used to record the gameplay, then do the voiceover at the top, and then I got a few skills where I learned to multitask just a little bit, even though you're seeing no skills in play here in any shape or form. And we do it effectively in one single take. I don't think that I will really go back to, you know, what I used to do. I much prefer doing it this way. You know, it's so much, for fuck's sake, and it goes wrong. It's so much more stress-free in terms of, you know, what I'm doing, making the video, and I would say that it creates, you know, it gives you more time to be able to do it. But the amount of times I've spent on this video today, I'm not so sure it does give me more time at all. And I've wrecked it. We didn't even get on the high score table. But I used to play this on the Atari ST, and we're going to wait for it to time out so I can put another coin and start again, because I want to get through on the high score table on a single credit. I absolutely do. But no, I used to play this on the Atari ST, and oh my god, that was a really, really good conversion that they had of the game. You know, good solid fun play was had on this, and I was okay. But I've been thinking, as I've been doing the multiple videos of this today, the multiple videos for, you know, my frustration, perhaps your entertainment, that the Atari ST version must have been just a little bit easier, or the controls were a bit better to do then, because this game should be using a steering wheel. It should be using like what you see me holding in the graphic. If you notice, we have some slightly different graphics that we use in this time, and the logo graphics got to be holding a steering wheel, so it should be doing that. And I wasn't using a steering wheel on the Atari ST days, but you know what, it felt better, or at least it felt easier. You know, you've just seen me on the previous go that we had get through that second track, which is actually labelled track 3. I don't think you play the tracks in their natural order when you go around, quite smoothly. But you know what, the amount of times, you know, on the earlier videos where it went wrong, and it really did go wrong, because you're caught up in those clusters of cars that you see here, and they're not easy to bypass. You know, I've just switched through there very quickly, but I spend all my time bouncing off the walls and then crash into the explosion. So you get that little helicopter that flies over and replaces you. You know, I've spent way too long doing that, and I've spent way too long, you know, restarting, playing from level 1. But the OCD in me wants me to at least complete games and get reasonably far on them. If I can pass you bastards, oh come on, oh, we might be okay. I'm in third. I think I'm in third. I'm in second. We might be okay. I was going to say, if I could pass you bastards, I could be okay. But is it going to let... Oh, it's not going to let us carry on. It wants another coin. So that's a piece of shit. That really is. I thought if I came second, it's going to say, yeah, you know, you're good enough to carry on. So no, another coin goes in, and we press start again, and we choose this bloody track. And it's absolutely incredible how you can fly around this track so easily. You know, I'm not even, you know, trying too hard, and then you get to the other tracks, and look, I'm steering. It's not as if I can't do corners or anything like that. I get to the other tracks, and it just all goes wrong, you know, in great style as well. Let's try and get a spanner. Can I get a spanner? There we go, I got a spanner. So, you know, you get the little white flag as you saw here, but you know, we don't see many of those, and we certainly don't come first. We don't get the checkered flag on anything but the first race, unless we are brutally lucky. But back in the day on the Atari ST, as I say, very, very good at this game. You know, I need to perhaps pick it up on that system and play it again to see, for mother God, and then I start heading the wrong way, to see what the difference is, because, you know, my gameplay has just gone to absolute horse poo on this. And look, there's a nicer swear word for you, horse poo, compared to the torrent of anger that came out my mouth, you know, on session 3 of this recording. Although it sounds like feels like 403, and I'm even being lapped by the stupid drone cars at the back, which is a complete and utter joke. Come on, I don't even know what lap they're on. Can I get past you? Who knows where I am? Am I second? Am I fourth? No, I'm fourth. There you go. So, you know, we're not doing well at all. But regardless of my poor gameplay on here, you know, this is a good fun game to play. You know, it's probably the translation from the controls that, you know, we're used to where we are now that's not working. And you've got all these other great tracks, and I want to be able to get to one of these tracks. With apologies about my phone beeping there, I do apologise about that, but you know, I'm not sure that I can. But if we were playing on the Atari ST, in my mind I absolutely could. So why are we doing Mame rather than the Mr. FPGA? Well, you know, I do a lot of stuff on the Mr. FPGA, but you know, Mame is also a great system. And you know, there's other systems there, like I've got my PlayStation 3, actually placed, yeah, and a few other consoles and things like that. And you know, I'm spicing up the channel just a little bit with better graphics and things like this. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe I want to do a few more of the different systems that we don't always do. You know, because you know, retro gaming is retro gaming depending, you know, on what platform you play it. So you know, this is why I picked it for that. I don't actually know, even if this is on the bloody fucking die again. I don't even know if this is on the Mr. FPJ. You know, that has a lot of arcade games on it, and I'm really not certain whether it's there or not. But you know, Mame was the system, dear God, of choice, and it's like my car has now turned into this human bomb thing, where every time I hit a barrier, I explode. Where previously I've been kind of okay. So there we are, last lap going round at the moment. Can I see? I've hoped that gate was going to open, that I could whip through, but nope, no dice. Not even going to get 3,000 points. So 2,790 is going to give me 0 there. And okay, I just topped 3,130 points, but I got no points for 4th place. So we're going to have one more go to go around that track and try and do something well. If we can't, I think the next version, the next coins we're going to put in, we're actually going to look at some of the different tracks. We're going to do this one here that's flushed at the moment, but if we're not doing well, we'll pick one of the others to show you something a little bit different, because you know what, my ability is really bad at the moment on this, and you know, I blame Amazon customer services for winding me up the way they did. You know, the useless people that I was talking to, no, useless person that I was talking to, that wanted to spend more of Amazon's money in actually causing trouble than helping. And yet, here's the kicker. Here's the other thing that made me annoyed. There's a Amazon complaint email that you can write to. So, you know, I think, fuck it, I get off the chat, and I think, let's write this. I've got a copy of the chat log, and you send them the email, and the audacity, you get a message back saying, this mailbox is not monitored anymore. So there you are, customers with genuine problems that are being treated like lies, that are being asked to send pictures of Amazon's mistake to them so they can deal with. And you know what, it's actually cheaper with all the money and time spent for throwing the bloody thing away. No, you know, you want to treat people like that, and you know, you write to the complaint email, and you get a message immediately bounce back saying, oh, this isn't monitored. Yeah, no, this all goes wrong. That all went wrong there. See, that's complaining about Amazon that screwed this up for me just a little bit. Oh, you piece of cock. Oh, come on. I was in first place. Ranting about my friends at Amazon, and I break it all, and I'm in fucking 3rd place. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. So, what we're going to do now, or what we're going to have to do now, is try again, but pick a different track, because I can't bear to see that track anymore. So start, and let's have a look at this. If I remember, this was a good track where you had a nice little jump. So watch us go round here, and if you time it right, you do over you go. Oh, there you go. And it's all going wrong again. Right, there has to be a disparity between, you know, what I played on the Atari ST in terms of how it controlled. Yeah, this is not hard, although, you know, I've kind of made up for my mistakes and got around it again. But yeah, that is not hard. And look at this, we're actually on track 2 here. So on the other versions of the, I just made that. On the other tracks that we've seen, we've gone from track 1 to 3 and start again, but this time on track 2, jump. Yeah, that made that. Oh, and we see we've got that far ahead that, you know, the helicopter could come and it doesn't matter. But look at this, those cars are driving remarkably slow compared to the next stage. I'm sure they speed up tenfold here. So what are we? We're 1,600 points. I don't think we are going to get on the high score table. But as I say, this is Super Sprint, and this is Super Sprint on Mame, which is, oh dear God, and it all goes wrong. Go through there. Come on. Yeah, this is Super Sprint I'm playing on Mame. Oh, I thought I was gonna cheese it and catch up, and I've blown it. I've blown it. All right, so you get the idea of the game. Fun racing game, frustrating racing game. Home conversions. My memory is the Atari ST version is the absolute best version of this. You know, for this version, have I enjoyed it? You know what? It's been okay. It's been nice to reflect on a little bit of history. But, you know, what I'm thinking up here on how I used to play and the reality on how I'm playing is something completely different. So do I feel I've enjoyed myself with this? No, probably not. But I hope it's been fun to watch me be frustrated. I hope it's been fun to watch me absolutely wreck level after level on this and not even make the bloody high score table. Anyway, I'm the Gentleman. This is a Gentleman's Picks Club. There is no viewers' comments because this is one of those filler videos that I do to have a little gap for when, you know, things, work gets in the way. All of you stay safe. All of you take care. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Would you like to play again?